start streaming?
Yeah.
Do you want to get into streaming?
I wanna.
Let's get you started right now. Hit that play button.
I'm gonna hit play.
Hit the start streaming button.
I'm gonna start streaming.
What kind of day is today?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this seems like a great day to stream. I'm about to get ready.
Let's go!
Hey there, what's up? Dang it. Hey there, folks. It's IVANTASANDiWICH back again. It's only been a week since the last video, just like I told you it would be. It's only been a week, okay? So if you guys recall, in the last video, we talked about a bunch of different OBS plugins that can bring your stream to the next level. I didn't go into a ton of detail. We'll probably do some tutorials on those in a different video. And if you haven't checked that video that I'm mentioning out, it should be in the info card up here. I hope. This video is going to definitely be geared towards the newbies or the beginners. If you're an advanced user, you've been streaming for a long time, don't click off the video.
How dare you?
Odds are, this video isn't for you. So if you have questions from maybe the last video, jump into our Discord, jump into Twitch. I'm more than happy to answer whatever questions I can over there. I'll see you over there. Twitter and Instagram too. So maybe you're not ready for OBS plugins. Maybe you don't even know what OBS is or how to start streaming altogether. That's what I wanted to tackle in this video. I wanted to help you get off the ground, starting with whatever you may already have. I want to try to keep it free, and we'll build off of that. But I want to get you streaming today. So let's start going through the stuff that you're going to need to get up and running. The most obvious decision you have to make, and the first one you have to make, is where do you want to stream? I suggest you look into all of the platforms. You have Twitch, Mixer. The big ones are Twitch, YouTube, Facebook Gaming. You got some other little players out there that probably aren't going to do much, like Caffeine, DLive, Trovo, Brime.
Hey, you heard about that Brian?
Hey, that Brian, they got the dot.
I've seen everything, I've heard of everything, I know all the moves,
Stop.
I know how it's
Run.
done.
I would probably recommend sticking with one of those top three though, if you were me. If I was you, Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook Gaming are going to be your best bet. I'll put links to all these resources and websites in the description below. It should be a pretty hefty list, so if I don't forget, you'll have those resources down below. Okay, so now that you've decided where you're going to stream, now you got to figure out how to get your content up to that platform. So the three big players I'm going to mention here are OBS, mainly OBS Studio, there's Streamlabs OBS, and then there's XSplit. To give you a brief overview of these, let's start with OBS Studio. That's the one I personally use. I like OBS Studio because, first of all, it's free. Second of all, if you haven't seen my other video about plugins, I like the customizability of being able to use whichever plugins I see fit to kind of give my stream a little more flair. OBS Studio also has an auto setup wizard, so you can set it up to whichever streaming platform you should be using. It also is pretty commonly used, which means that there's a ton of resources online that'll teach you how to use different aspects of it or to set it up to your liking. So there's a ton of videos how to set up the bitrate, how to set up your stream key, all these other things, which I won't really go into right now. That may be another video down the road. Streamlabs OBS is, yes, it's still OBS, but Streamlabs went ahead and took OBS and put their own spin on it, so that way it's sort of an all-in-one package. So this one may be best for someone who doesn't want to have to do a lot of work to get things up and running. We'll go into this more later, but it gives you built-in widgets that allow you to show alerts on stream. It also has the auto setup wizard, so you don't have to worry about trying to get your stream key all sorted out. And it's also got themes, so you can, if you don't want to have to pay for an overlay or make your own overlay, or if you don't want to find something that's generic, like super generic, then Streamlabs OBS offers you a little more flexibility in that, so you can pick out a theme that may suit your personality better, Plus, there are some animated alerts that you can use that are, in my personal opinion, better than the stationary things that pretty much everybody else has. I should have a link to the Streamlabs OBS website in the description below as well. Then we have XSplit. XSplit's also a very good software. I've used it in the past, but it just wasn't for me. And one of the negatives, in my opinion, is the fact that there's a free version that has limited capabilities, and then there's the upgraded paid version that gives you the full capabilities and unlimited scenes, sources, etc. Some other benefits that XSplit also has over Streamlabs OBS specifically is you have a plugin store, so you can install plugins that may help you give your stream a little more flair right off the bat. And then there's also different software that XSplit provides, like VCam, for example, that helps remove background. So if you don't have a green screen, but you want to layer yourself over your gameplay, like my room here, for example, I could remove all the background of my room as long as the lighting and everything is correct. It's not going to be perfect. A green screen would probably be better, but for now, VCam is a software that you can add to XSplit that allows you to remove background from your camera scene. XSplit does have a lot to offer, although there's a paywall, so to speak. Don't worry, folks, we're going to continue on with the list and continue on with the steps of things you'll need to do. But first, you should definitely go check out the Discord, follow me on Twitch, hit that like and subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, do all the stuff, all the things, all the social obligations that you have to do. Really helps me out. I appreciate it. Just you just do it. It's the right thing to do. And next, we got to talk about hardware. So, let's say you don't have a PC. I'll start there. If you don't have a PC, then you can kind of forget the first two things I mentioned. I lied. If you don't have a PC, then you can forget about the software that you want to use because you're not installing anything on a PC. And then you can go back to step one, and you just got to figure out what platform you have the ability to stream up to. Streaming from a console has its own limitations. In addition to the available platforms, you're limited to what you can put on the stream. You may not be able to get follower alerts. You may not be able to get any of the overlays. You might be stuck with just the gameplay. And then if you have a camera like a Kinect or a PlayStation camera, you'll be able to put yourself on stream. But if you don't have those, it's just going to be gameplay. The good news is, at least you're streaming. It's better than nothing. At this point, we've stepped out of what's free, okay? We're beyond the what's free stuff, and now you're going to have to start forking over some money if this is where you want to go. You need a headset, because you need to be able to interact with your chat, and although you could theoretically use a smartphone or your laptop or something to type to your chat, it's just not super interactive, and you're not going to have a higher retention rate of any viewers. If you're streaming from a laptop, you may have one built in, which is great. It may not sound awesome, but it's better than not having a microphone. Talking to your chat is super important. And hopefully the audio quality isn't dog poop, because that'll turn people off too, and they'll just leave. The next thing you should use, if you have it, is some sort of camera. So like I mentioned, the Xbox has the Kinect. For PlayStation users, you're going to have the PlayStation camera. The webcam market kind of sucks right now, and there isn't a lot of innovation happening. But the go-to webcam for most streamers is the C920, because it's usually $60 when it's new. It's being price gouged right now, like everything else streaming related, but this is one of the kind of go-to cams that's not going to cost you a fortune. I would wait until maybe prices come back down after the whole price gouging of quarantine and you know, the going on. Another thing to consider, streaming console games from a console is not a problem. Streaming PC games from a PC, also usually not a problem. If you want to stream console games, but use a PC to
Today, Junior?
have all the customability of like the overlays and everything, and make your stream look really, really nice and stand out, you're gonna need additional hardware like one of these capture cards. Okay, congratulations. We're ready to start streaming. So hit that start streaming button and have fun. But that's not all. It's rewind time.
Wager. E.
Alright guys, that's it for this video. But I'll see you next time. And until next time, make sure you check out the Twitter and the Twitch and the Discord. Come hang out. Come spend time with me and all the other fellow sandwiches that are more than eager to feed you nourishment of the brain and get you improved on your streams. That's what we're here for. That's what we live for. We love it. We want to get to know you. So come on, I want to get to know you. Twitch, Discord, Twitter, subscribe, like, notification bell, all the things, and we'll see you next week. Next week-ish. Bye. Adios.